yeah. We back with a 3D mask. Hey, y'all see I got braids? Braids for the girls. I'm trying to grow this hair. Listen, y'all, I be thinking this is really my hair and then some of them they fall out, but it's cool. This mask though is everything. Why? Because your lipstick is not smashing your lipstick. You look like Donald the Duck from the side, but it's okay. And I said Donald the Duck, I did. But this mask is everything. And I mean, mine crooked, but y'all's will be amazing. Cause like, can we get into it? Look at that from the side. You can talk to people. You don't have your like nose and your I'm about to call it some of your nose out. Keep your nose in and look at this, y'all. This is it. Boom. Boom. You can put your glasses on and look cute. Bam. Come on, T. Give me one more little flip of the hair. That's all right. Don't worry about your grays, girl. We're going to get them covered. Let's go. Hey y'all, hey, it's time for another video today. Oh my goodness, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New President, Happy... Look, just be happy because I just still cannot believe that it is January 2021 and I'm still bringing y'all mask videos. Like, boo to that because I just knew I was going to be out somewhere around the world. I'm still here. I mean, thank God we're all still here, you know. I pray for all the families that have already been affected by COVID. Keep your family safe. That's all I gotta say. And one way to do that, bam, with the mask. So I've had a couple of clients that have asked me about if I was gonna start making the 3D mask. And honestly, I had absolutely no intentions because I felt like everybody had masks now. So I was like, why? I mean, and thankfully and blessed, I'm still making masks, you know, so I still have customers that are still requesting masks, especially, you know, your, custom mask. So hey, I'm cool with it. So you can go visit the website, no million designs. Anything that ain't on there, I probably can make it. Ooh. All right, so without further ado, let's get into this video. But before we do, hey, if you're new to this channel, hey y'all, hey. Thank you so much for visiting. Thank you so much for watching the video. You support me by, of course, subscribing and liking the video. And drop a comment. Let me know you're here. You know, all that good stuff. I really, really, really appreciate each and every person that clicks like, that comments, that watches the videos, and especially subscribe. And then if you hit that notification button, oh. All right, we back. Anyway, so today's video, if you haven't seen already, is going to be the 3D mask that actually is going to be probably one of the easiest masks that you ever made with absolutely no pattern. So yeah, you're going to just need you 2 pieces of fabric, some elastic, and yeah, oh, you kind of need a thread and some sewing machine and some scissors and a rope. You know what I'm saying. But let's just get into this mask. So many people have been complaining about the other design of the mask. They don't like them touching their face, their glasses fall. This one gives you the option to where you don't have to put the wire in. Now, you totally can put the wire in this mask, but it just kind of opens up to where it's not even touching your mouth. So you're able to talk better with these. I did include batting in mine, so you can't even tell that this mask actually has an extra layer, but it does. So that is definitely a plus to this mask. But yeah, I'm rambling and all that stuff. Did I say Merry Christmas? It's too late? All right. Happy birthday to everybody. And to those that got pregnant during quarantine, congratulations, I think. Anyway, guys, thank y'all again for being here. Yeah, if you want to see this mask and watch me make it, stay tuned. All right, let's get into the DIY. So these are the basic supplies that you'll need. You'll need your measuring tape, of course, a ruler, some type of fabric for your front and your back, your rotary cutter or scissors, your marking tape, and then that's just the bottom of my pot. And then I'm actually using adjustable straps, but I will tell you about how much you'll need. The one thing that I didn't picture here is some type of batting if you want to make sure that there's something on the inside of the mask other than the 2 fabrics. So this is just a fat quarter that I got because they was on sale. Y'all better hit that Joann's dollar sale because they be popping. That's when I bought out for real, for real. What you're going to do is place the fabrics right side together. I was going to do 2 prints, but I wanted this for video purposes to be whatever. I am ironing it so it could be, you know, nice and pressed. And y'all always ask me where I get that iron from. It is in the description box. Listen, me and that little baby, we go hard in the paint. I love my little iron. So you're going to put right sides together. Iron that, oh Lord, I'm about to burn the doggone fabric sitting up here doing this video, but yes. So you're going to make sure this is nice and ironed. And if your fabric is already ironed, good. If you don't want to iron it, hey, that is your prerogative. So I'm going to be using the bottom of a plant, but the ideal size for a large mask that I'm doing is actually going to be 22 centimeters, which is 8 and what, 5/8 or 9. Hold on, let me go look. It's actually a little bit smaller, but the video I watched, she said 22 centimeters, 8 and 5/8 inches. So you're going to take the plate or whatever you have that's that size or a ruler, and you're going to either rotary cut around. But what the video I watched, what she did was she actually pinned the two fabrics together and actually drew around with the tape and then cut, which is probably better, because when I say my mask ended up looking like a moon shape or an olive, a little olive, because it was not circular, but it's okay, it's my mask. Okay, so once you're satisfied with your circular, your olive, you're going to take some type of batting or whatever you're going to put on the inside. Now this is just quilting batting. I know you guys are going to ask me which one this is. I just grabbed the one that's on sale, I'm gonna be honest. So whichever one that seems to be pretty firm, that's what I grabbed and I put it in there. I've been using this, guys, since March. I'm able to wash these masks. They are perfectly fine. You want to get the shape back, you can iron. So this is what I put inside of my mask. I know a lot of people use, what's the other stuff? They use something else, but this is what Tree use. I use the batting because it be on sale a lot. Now I'm doing the same idea that I do for my mask. So I'm actually just going to take this and fold it as I would like a circular skirt. And I'm just going to trim a little bit off. The reason why I'm doing this, and you'll see later, I don't want this to be sticking out of the mask. So I make it just a little bit smaller, but still okay. So it fits in and I can sew a little bit. Because none of that matters because it's going to be on the inside. It's pretty much like when you tuck in your stomach, like in your pants, because I know I do that all the time. My pants be at the bottom of my neck because I be tucking in so much stomach. Judge yourself. It's been quarantine. Anyway, so back to the DIY. Bring my corporate voice. So you're going to take 2 pins and put them top and bottom. This does not have to be even. It's all good. But yeah, when you fold it over, you may want to make sure it's even because, again, my mask was a little lopsided, but it's okay because my face is lopsided. So it works. All right? I'm going to be honest with you. This is the part that kind of got to me because I don't measure. But you are going to measure from the bottom up 4.5 centimeters or 1 3/4 inch. And you're going to do that on both sides. So you're going to take it on this side, boom, boom, strap it up, bam. And you're going to flip the mask over and do it again. So what this is going to do is create your boom boom marks. And y'all, that's so funny. I call them boom boom marks. But what those marks are, I think I'm going to zoom in for you guys to see. Maybe not. Yeah, so I'm zooming in. So the marks are, you see those little blue marks? Now I'm taking, okay, hold on. Everybody stop. Put your batting on if you're going to do it. This needs to be on the outside. Remember, the 2 pieces of fabric still need to be touching. So now what I'm doing here is those blue marks that I just made with the marker little stuff. I'm going to now put that with my little clip. Yes, I use the hairpins. These are the best things since sliced bread. You're welcome. I found this out with somebody on YouTube and I have never looked back. I barely use pins because I don't know, I just love these. But all we're doing right now is just marking where those 2 openings are. So what you're going to do is sew a upside down frown. That's really just a frown T. And then you're going to do a happy face and bam, leave them 2 sides open and you'll see why. All right, so once you've taken it to your sewing machine and did a straight stitch, you're going to turn this inside out. And once you're doing that, make sure you're actually taking your fingers through to just kind of smooth it all out. Make sure it's right. Bring out your little trusty iron and you're going to iron both sides flat so it's nice and flat. And as you can see with my batting, even though it was thick before, it flattens like a little old pancake. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take both sides, the sides that we had open, you're going to tuck those in, iron that down, of course. And I'm actually going to show you why I cut the batting smaller. So put a pin there just to make sure everything goes okay. And you see how that batting is sticking out? TT don't like that. Me, I'm TT. I don't like that. And I kept trying to fold it underneath, but I realized that it was going to cause me a little bit of trouble later on. So I was like, you know what? Snip it is snip. You got to go. The funny thing is I actually had patience this time because I was really trying to tuck that in or whatever. But then eventually I just pulled it out and I was like, go get the scissors and cut it. Now, when you're doing this, make sure you're not cutting your fabric. So as you see, I kind of make sure to get up under both pieces. And then I just cut that extra little piece off. And this just, honestly, y'all, it makes your life a whole lot easier, which is why I cut the batting smaller. And when you're sewing, if you can catch the batting, great. But if not, again, it's not a big deal. It just helps to keep it secure. But when we do the circle, when we sew around on the outside, you're going to secure everything. Secure that bag, sis. Secure the bag. Meow. It's kind of weird that I'm actually still folding this thing. Like, I should have sped this part up because, I mean, god dog, how long does it take to fold 2 pieces of fabric? All right, so now that that's folded, hello. I said, now that that is folded, it's these nails, y'all. I usually don't wear nails, and it's really, really time for a refill. So they real, real long. So it feel like I got like crab claws on my hands. So that's the struggle for me. So just bear with me and my nails. I was trying something different during quarantine. Anyway, so now that that's done, y'all see how my thing kind of not always circular? It's okay. It's all good. Let me tell you something. Perfectively amazing. Imperfected, okay, forget it. Imperfectly perfect. So as I told you guys before, I'm using adjustable ear loops. But if you are deciding to use your own ear loops, now I got these. Everything I'm using will be linked in the bio. See, bio. Yeah, and the biographic key. Yeah, that thing. But let me tell you guys the measurements if you want to just use regular elastic. So mine is 4.5. But if you didn't have the adjustable straps, your elastic should actually come to 17 centimeters or 6 3/4 of an inch. So what you're going to do, she was real good where she kind of was like, you got to do a little 1/8 of an inch and all that stuff. I just tucked them things in. I just tucked them in enough to where I had enough room. So I did this on both sides, and then I just used my faithful little clips, and I clipped them as close to the opening and, closing as possible, if that makes sense. At this point, you will now sew completely around, and then once you've done that, now it's time to kind of fold it like an envelope and press down like so. All right, so once you've pressed down, you're going to simply fold it over to where both of the ear loops are touching one another. And you're going to, I'm going real slow, take the pencil, you're marking whatever tool you have, place a little mark, and that way you'll see why we're doing this in just a second. So then when you do that, once you do that, you'll now flip it horizontal. Yeah, horizontally. There you go. Go and flip it. Why am I going so slow today? Okay, so now we're going to flip it, and you're going to do the same thing, but this time you're going to do the marks like boom, like that. Like so, like that. I'm not trying to take your thing, lady that cooked the vegan food, because I love her voice. Tab, that's her name, Tab, in her hair. I love her in her hair. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm so sorry, but go and get your plate again, and I'm sorry for my coconut being in the screen. But you're going to simply just use the curve to curve around. So those lines that we made, you're just making kind of a weird olivey circle. I must want some olives, because I keep talking about olives. So yeah, all you're doing is connecting those lines, going around. So I'm showing you guys what that looks like, and you're going to simply sew along that blue line. And then guess what, guys? We're going to be done with this mask. I just put them clips over there because that's what that lady did, and she was so precise with her mask. So I was trying to be precise with mine too. But look, boom, bam. This is for tutorial purposes, but look, we've sewn it. And look at that. We got us a 3D mask with absolutely no pattern. Hello, we the shoes nude. I'm about to curse. I gave up cursing for New Year's Day. Clearly, hey, it's over now. But anyway, so yes, this is the mask. One thing I do want to give to you guys is the measurements for this mask. Again, this is large. And as you saw at the beginning of the video, you see how it fits on my face. But this one is 7 inches long ways. When you open it up, it's 6 inches. And when you put it in half, it's 3.5. And then also, I forgot to show y'all this one. So the mask from the nose to the chin would be like 6.5. All right, that's it. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out. I tell you, ain't no cocoa, corona, COVID, nothing coming in this mask. Because listen, you can even wear your glasses and they don't get on foggy. This is amazing.